You cannot imagine through what emotional hell we have been through at the beginning, like in the first half a year of the war, before we acclimatized a little bit. It was literal hell, and Russians were making sure that we were in that hell. They were creating specific events, they were doing specific things to make us feel emotionally bad. And the thing which I feel like might help in such situation is actually just to distinguish emotion and what is actually happening. Because when something happens and I become emotional, I feel like what has happened becomes my totality. For example, when my city was attacked and a lot of people were killed, it was this feeling of rage and helplessness at the same time. And this feeling, it takes all of the system. It becomes complete, it becomes total. And it becomes the same for all of the people in the city. So the whole atmosphere and the whole city becomes like this. And also other people from other cities sympathized with us as well. So it was the totality of this feeling, of this state of helplessness and rage and hate. And in that moment, I was like, okay, I need to somehow distinguish it. I need to somehow realize what has happened, like on the ground, physically. And to separate an emotion from this. To understand that this is my emotion, this is what actually happened, and this is me. And I'm still here. I'm still alive, and I still live my life. I continue living my life. Because if you allow the emotion to become total, it defines your life. And you don't want your life to be defined by fear, rage, and hate. Because it will be a very bad and miserable life. So this is something that I have been trying to do, and I think I succeeded to some extent, is to distinguish actually emotion, actual physical reality, and myself. Like, not dissociate, but rather realize that any emotional state is temporary, and this emotion is not actually me. I am not defined by that.